All right, so Steve, we're here in York at the quarterly strategic review meeting for PS and PG. What's been going on last night and today?
Well, Dave, as you just said, quarterly review meetings, and we try to get everybody together to talk about strategic topics. We've really focused on two things: digitalisation and growth. They're the key sort of things. So over the last sort of 24 hours or so, we took the opportunity to introduce Salvador, who's heading up on the digitalisation front for PG and PS. Matthew, who's well known to everybody, he's taken on a new role with business development, and Dave, you are Lucy as well, because Lucy's taken on some responsibilities for helping everybody with organisational change.
Yeah.
And the whole purpose of today really was to introduce the new roles and get some feedback. So we don't want to be telling people this is what happens.
Yeah.
Get some feedback, some engagement, some offers and some requests of support, etc.
Yeah.
But also we took the opportunity to bring another group into the organisation to focus on what we're going to be doing in the SGS area and the results in terms of the customer results. Trying to think of a different approach, this what we call the appreciative inquiry approach. So that's the main purpose of today.
We spoke about it there at the end of the meeting, but you know, that group of 7 or 8 people that we brought in, they added a huge amount of energy and ideas, and you could feel like people were really starting to buy into this. And
it's very true, and I think I was explaining that I went to the AMB last week and we had the women in leadership team come in, and the impact of that group of having like different voices in the room. And if you just think, if you could mobilise, if that's a pent up sort of, contribution that's out there in the organisation, if we can mobilise people in the organisation to take part in some of this and actually help us, I mean that's exactly what we want, and that's what we're trying to do on the SGS.
So I think Lucy will be leading a programme that's probably going to run for the next 4 or 5 months, where we'll train that group of people to do inquiry. They'll be going out into the various business units in PS and PG, talking to people and uncovering the stories of when we're at our best. And then we'll be collecting all of those stories and figuring out what can we learn from them and how can we get more of what we want, right? So that'll be interesting. And I suppose for the people who might be watching this video, hopefully they'll have an opportunity to participate in that program and be interviewed and give their stories of when they've been at their best.
And the key thing is, if we do what we've done in the past, like after every SGS for the last X years, it's not going to be surprising if we get the same results. So for God's sake, let's try something different and see if we get a different result, see if we can really move the dial on the SGS results. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Brilliant,
For me it was a great experience because first of all I had the opportunity to introduce myself to the team for the first time and know what everyone in the team is doing. Second thing is I had the opportunity also to present what my plans are for digitalization without dictating anything to any of the leaders. I actually had the opportunity to get some feedback. And third thing, I had the opportunity to have that open discussion with all of them so that we can plan ahead in this financial year how we can get the best of digitalization in the different businesses.
I think one of the points that you raised there, one of the key things that you're going to do first is to sort of try and get this digital portfolio that we have within the organisation. And I think that'd be really powerful because a lot of people struggle with digitalisation. To get that full portfolio, and then you can actually help everybody understand what everybody's doing in the various different businesses.
Yeah, that's correct.
And I think you were taking your first steps in your new role as well, Matthew.
Yeah.
How was that?
An old face in a new job.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited because There are these massive global trends going on in energy, and they are disrupting all of our businesses, but there's some great opportunities for Siemens in that, and actually we're really well placed, and helping bring together our businesses, helping people on our different sites to understand that actually we've got some common challenges here, and the solution is in our hands. We can do some good stuff together.
So Dave, I think you've done a good job today standing for Lucy, and thank you for that. And I think we're going to meet again in 3 months' time. And I think what we said we wanted to do was really take certain things out of the room. Things that we've talked about and explored today. We want to sort of take so that the people that were here could actually share with the teams and get the teams mobilised. So I think that's quite important that we do that.
Yeah, it's what makes a difference is what we do in between these meetings, and it's not just what the four of us do, it's what the team that we're here do and how they engage the organisation. And so I think there'll be lots of opportunities for whether it's digitisation or it's growth or it's the SGS Appreciative Inquiry Programme. There'll be lots of opportunity to engage the wider organisation, and we have to be able to do that, I think, to be successful.
And that'll fit quite well from the EMB meeting I've just been at, which is about we're trying to link this with future makers, which we're all seeing that within Siemens' branding. And it's all about sort of like, telling stories about your situation, what contribution you've got to what we're trying to achieve. So if we can do that, it'd be great.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Anyway, thank
you.
you.
Great.
Best.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Cheers. Excuse me, guys, we're trying to film. Will you just